So, last Saturday, my buddy Dave and I decided to check out this new virtual reality yoga class our gym was offering. Now, Dave's not much of a yoga guy, he's more of a I lift things up and put them down kind of dude, but he figured it was worth a shot. As we entered the studio, we were greeted by a rather enthusiastic instructor who assured us it was a transformative experience. The only mildly intriguing part was when she handed us VR headsets with a sly smile, saying, "Prepare for a journey of the mind and body." We both exchanged puzzled looks but thought, how bad could it be? Once the headsets were on, we were transported to a serene digital landscape with mountains, rivers, and some oddly shaped clouds that vaguely resembled donuts. We started with some basic poses, and everything seemed normal. Well, as normal as virtual yoga can get. But then, out of nowhere, the clouds morphed into actual giant donuts, complete with sprinkles, and started rolling towards us. Dave, in his infinite wisdom, shouted, "Run." As if that was the most logical response to a digital existential crisis. I could barely keep my balance in warrior pose, let alone sprint away from what looked like a calorie-laden fever dream. As we frantically dodged the digital confections, our yoga instructor's voice chimed in with calm instructions to embrace the chaos and find your center amid the sprinkles. Dave, now channeling his inner action hero, attempted to use a tree pose as some sort of defensive maneuver, looking like a clumsy flamingo trying to outsmart a rolling pastry. Meanwhile, I was torn between laughter and the irrational fear of being virtually squashed by a giant chocolate glaze. Finally, after what felt like an eternity in Willy Wonka's alternate reality, the session ended, and we removed our headsets. Dave looked at me, wide-eyed, and exclaimed, "I think I just burned more calories running from carbs than I ever did lifting weights." We both burst into laughter, realizing the absurdity of our morning. As we left the gym, I turned to him and said, "You know, Dave, I guess you could say we were on a roll."